I'm starting off the podcast like this, dude. I'm going for Dustin Poirier, bro.
Man,
my hate for Islam outweighs.
Man,
why? I'm just a hater, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Certified fucking hater.
Wait, why are you a hater? Why are you a hater?
I don't know, dude. Because like, I do jiu-jitsu. I appreciate ground game. I appreciate grappling. But something about whenever I pay money to watch a UFC fight, I don't want to see that shit, dude.
I agree.
Knock him the fuck out. So it's just kind of like, I don't want to see Islam as champion. And then Dustin Poirier, he knocked out my boy McGregor. So I'll never forgive him for that.
I'll go against him for the rest of his life.
You can't let him get a pass on that one?
I know McGregor started it, dude, but, you know, I'm biased. I'm honest about it, but I'm biased.
I can respect that. Who you going for?
Oh, me? Poirier.
Poirier? Okay.
See, I'm trying not to get struck by this man right next to me, but
look, Poirier by guillotine.
But I just love.
Ooh, that's a bold call. That's a real bold call.
I'm not making.
I'm not. Don't piss me off right now. There's no way. I'm like, no.
This is gonna age horribly.
He's gonna put his whole mortgage on it and shit. Like, nah, dude, that's not how that works.
He's like, hey, put that, put that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I saw dollar signs immediately. I was like, I ain't saying he's gonna win, but I'll bet that's not happening.
You know, but I was telling my lady, like, if I was gonna bet, this is where I'd bet it on. I bet on Dustin, like, just because the odds are so against him that if you're gonna win anything of substantial value, it would be that upset, in my opinion.
I don't know. I'm going Dustin. I just don't think he's gonna win. Like, I respect Islam, but that crotch sniffing for 45 minutes, dude, crazy to me. I'm not a fan.
No, I think that there's something beautiful against, or like when you talk about people that like grapplers versus strikers or whatever, like even throughout history, and I love seeing people getting their ass kicked against the cage and getting grappled, and they can't do a damn thing about it because it's so frustrating when you look at strikers. And that's why I like Islam, because everybody gets so pissed off. They're like, dude, just do something. Well, he is. You know, you just hate the guy.
Yeah. So, like, I do this. I do jiu-jitsu so much that whenever I see it in jiu-jitsu and I'm sitting around and I'm like, all right, dude, no, punch this motherfucker. Punch this.
Do what I can't in the training room, please.
That's what I'm saying. Do what I want to do.
No, I'm with you. I think Islam, as much as I hate to say, is going to win. But I want Dustin to have his shine. I want him to have his moment. And I think Ross said this, like, mine and Dustin's stories kind of emulate each other. It's like, I'm always like, really, like, I'm always like the Craig Jones of everything. I can't be the Gordon Ryan for some reason.
2 second places really quick. Congratulations to these boys over here.
Yeah, we'll get some props on that one.
Yeah, I've never seen. Obviously, the turnout this year actually was insane. The people, the brackets were stacked.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The talent there was just insane. The talent pool that you got just from UCLA alone was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right? Jay almost killed a guy, and I tried to look away.
I was watching that shit from afar. That shit was nasty, man.
Look,
You talk about the choke, right?
I was in his corner smacking my friend like, bro, the dude's dead. And, dude, it was so cool seeing Jay whoop ass like that. Because usually, like, in the training room, he's very like,
oh, yeah, no.
He's very gentle.
I'm a nice guy.
man, you can armbar me, it's all right. And then here, it's just
Chill.
like one of these dudes back here. It's like, bro, what are you right now?
I am glad that I have some witnesses to, like, back me up, because I say this a lot on the show, right? Like, I'm very much very passive. I downplay my jiu-jitsu a lot, and a lot of times I was like, man, I wonder how many people actually believe me, because anyone could just say they downplay their jiu-jitsu and not be good.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad I have some witnesses.
And now they have no choice. No way.
I got a homie, right? My homie watches, but he doesn't train. He just watches and listens, and he's like, man, something tells me. He's like, your boy ain't like that. I'm like, my boy's like that, bro. I was like, my boy Jay's like that. And he's like, nah, I got him. So I'm gonna get him to come out here and get fucked up one time, but
man,
we'll see.
you know I don't like doing stuff like that, though.
Dude, look, Jay.
It doesn't matter what you like.
That's what I was
You need
gonna
to
say.
make a statement. There is no.
I've been listening to him talk shit for 3 years, bro.
That's death.
If you don't do
That's
it,
a
I'm gonna
fight.
send him to Rico.
Oh, yeah.
Please do
All
not
right,
send him to
bro.
Rico.
I'm gonna do you this favor, and I'm gonna get
Save
you
this
so
man,
Rico
please.
doesn't get you.
Oh Lord, save this guy for the love of God.
Actually, no, I'm gonna send him to T.
No,
He's
I thought he was your friend.
Yes, dude. He
Yeah.
would do it to me though. He would do it to me. 100% he would do it to me. If he could, he would.
See, but I feel like there's like things that you can take as a grappler and shit. You're telling me this brand new civilian is gonna go against T, right?
No,
Cool.
so he was like this. He goes, he's. I was in the military. I did combatants. I don't need to learn no more.
No,
How many of
I
those
was in the
dudes
military.
have
I
you
did
met?
combatives, and you
Look
don't
at me.
learn shit.
Look at me. How many dudes have you seen come in the gym that go with the Army shirt or with the Marines, like go Navy or something like that, that just get, I'm sorry, I have so
Usually
much
always end up
respect for our
gassing out,
military.
too. You know what I mean?
But
Like-
you're getting your ass
No,
kicked. Like, there's no.
You're 100% correct. I have the utmost respect for the military, but how many people in the military or even law enforcement are actually training? Like just at your gym, you might get one, maybe two, but how many of those people are actually really putting their shit to the test?
No, very rarely. And I think that's why they get whooped a lot and they get like really, really pissed off. And I mean, we have guys like that used to come to John Jackson, JJ's. They used to work with the police academy because a lot of guys were getting embarrassed because I mean, you see on the news that it takes like 5 dudes or whatever just to like hold down one arm, right? And so there was like this whole like initiative at John Jackson, like, hey, there should be some more cops coming in. And when they did, there were some scary dudes, man. I mean, they're training, obviously not like me and you, who are like we can flow and kind of do some shit. They're training for their life, like they are. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're actively trying to kick your ass. I'm like, whoa, like relax.
Yeah.
But they're definitely a good crowd to kind of like come in. But to say like I did combatives and shit, I want to, no offense. You know what I mean?
So I'll tell you right now, you don't get any advanced combatives unless you rank up. The basic combatives that you get in basic training is little to none. And it's like mostly just with those fucking sticks, at least when I was in, mostly with the pogo sticks hitting each other. That's the kind of like, it's more like football combatives. Like just be aggressive with each other, if that makes sense.
Look, I'll tell you right now. I've seen those dudes like I did combatives come in and get wiped out by the 15, 14-year-old prodigy and just be fucking confused.
Look, this man, he's been silent, but I'm telling you, this man will wipe out a lot of dudes who'd have done combatives.
No, like a bunch of guys would drop in, like back when I was training under Eric. They would come in, Army guys, and like I would just flow, and like a lot of those guys end up getting gassed out after like 2 or 3 minutes, and then they're just barbecue chicken.
Carlos is such an asshole. Like he's quiet right now because he's tired as fuck, right? He had EDC, so he's just like dead tired.
Still
Carlos.
No,
is
thank you for
asshole.
coming out, man.
Yeah.
All the party hat, you know.
You know what's funny, dude? You can kind of tell, bro. He's sitting here with his arms crossed, legs crossed. Ain't nobody in here gonna do shit to me. Ain't nobody doing nothing to me. Look.
That's him in the gym. And that's what's so funny about Forge is because I don't know if you guys heard me talk about it's like every gym has like a corner of like where the killers are, right? And like you two are very unassuming. So to see you guys in that corner, I was like, I had to like double check. I was like, they don't seem like the
sure
dudes
that's the
that are
corner?
the dudes.
Yeah.
Well, you have
they
to
are.
understand, bro. Jiu-jitsu is weird because you got somewhere in some gym, Mikey Muzumeki is the corner,
That's
true.
and like. I'm sorry, dude. I know he'd fuck me up, but I still see him in person. I'm like, this fucking guy right here.
Yeah.
this fucking guy.
Yeah.
And then proceed to get my knee destroyed.
There's
Proceed to get blown out, bro.
just don't do it like that Mongolian guy. That was
Oh, where the dude
disgusting.
just did not tap.
In one,
where he broke his leg in like 7 different places, 8 different places,
I seen
ACL,
it, but
MCL.
I never heard the aftermath. That's
We got to show him that
up.
video.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
No, the way Mikey described it when he was like breaking it, he felt every tendon burst and break. It was nasty.
But yeah, you definitely get like some guys in the gym that you look like. I mean, even like when I started, it was like you see this old man in the corner, right? He's got like this withered black belt, but you're like, dude, you're decrepit and old. I just got out of high school sport. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And no, I got my ass whooped by every man, woman, and child that stepped foot on that mat.
Yeah.
And it was like the weirdest, most humbling experience in my life, right?
You spoke to my soul right there. 'Cause that's exactly what the fuck happened. My boy, I've said it before. I said it before. My boy Tristan was like 180 pounds, dude. Had me running for my fucking life.
Yeah.
All-state wrestler. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to fucking
You
do.
didn't say it was wrestling. All state? No. Run.
Yeah, he's from Simi too.
Oh,
Like
shit.
Simi Valley. Like he's a bad dude. And then his brother came in, and I was immediately like kind of scared. He's like, "This is my older brother," but he was cool. He taught me some wrestling, and then beat my ass. So it was kind of like, let me make.
So
sure
he's like
you're quick.
Rico. He's like Rico.
I don't know, dude. I don't think Rico's trying to teach me first. I think Rico's just
Rico will. That's what I love about Rico.
No, I know he'll teach me after he beats my ass.
Okay.
Like that's.
I
What
mean,
was
you've
coming
seen him.
first.
Like, he'll make you eat the floor before he
He'll
goes, like,
laugh,
hey.
beat you up, and then teach you.
Yeah.
No. Every time he's came in, bro, he does the distance check. He'll be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Like, you don't have to stretch your arm out like that, bro.
You're like, we know what the fuck you're doing. Like, stop.
Dude, sizing me up.
See how far I can snap you down. Get off of me, bro.
Yeah, look, dude.
Give me 1 second. I gotta do this camera.
Are you good, Shaq?
I don't need him to have that added motivation to fuck me up. He was gonna do it regardless. The added motivation is what I don't like.
Nah. So we just got off this competition.
Right.
Look, I gotta say shout out to the team first off, and put some claps on there.
Yeah, all deserved. Fucking everybody there
Because-
worked their ass off, bro.
Yeah, it was a long day. We ended up taking first place in gi, first place in no gi, and we took another trophy home
We
too,
took a
right?
team, like an
Was it
overall.
like
an organization.
submissions or something?
I think we got like one of the most like subs, but I think as an organization we came second.
Okay,
Yeah.
copy. So his organization came second. So yeah, shout out John Jocks. Big things happened this last tournament.
Yeah.
Question for you, Carlos.
Yeah.
What was the hardest thing about last tournament for you?
Hardest thing is just doing like no gi and gi at the same day.
Okay.
Because like, dude, to have like the gas tank to do both in the same day is unreal. Like in my first match, I was ready like outpace, outmatch. I'm like, oh, fuck.
I've been there. I think when I was a white belt, I lost my first tournament, and then my next tournament I was like, I'm gonna win double gold gi and no gi. Trained for 3 months straight. I won gi and no gi.
Oh,
Dude,
shit. Nice.
I've never done double tournaments ever again.
Never.
Because I know what it takes, and I was like, I don't want to do that again.
That's not my brand of jiu-jitsu. I promote like fat, lazy guy jiu-jitsu, like get in, get out quickly. And that double tournament in 1 day shit, I did last year. I did that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like after when my first match started, I had it in my head. I was like, I'm never doing this again, dude.
No, yeah. Like after I got my ass beat, I'm like, nah, I'm doing one or the other, not both. It was a one-time thing, never again.
I will say this, dude. Being in the stands and not competing and just like hearing the murmurs in the crowd, bro. Everyone's afraid of Forge right now. A lot of people are afraid of
really?
fucking Forge. Well, yeah, dude, because you guys came out of nowhere. Like, it was John Jocks, and then how long has Forge been open?
2 years now.
Dude, there's dudes that have been trying to build the reputation that you guys have for
2 years.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Right.
some 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
And fucking you guys came in and just ate people for 2 years straight.
You didn't take my bait. I was hoping you'd take my bait.
I'm done with that, bro.
I'm done too. I just
I'm
want to
done
see
with
what
that.
you're gonna do with it.
I'm done and over that. But nah, man, that shit's funny. It's funny, dude, just to see the like people like, where the fuck did they come from?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think what Coach Al has done is something special. I've said it before. I think like it's just a really good environment in the gym. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, and I think you guys are a testament to that. It's like you guys are some of the killers in the gym, and you wouldn't even expect it. And I think I love when people are assassins and you don't expect it. Like that's like that gets me off. No Diddy.
He beat me to it. Fuck.
The funny thing is he's like he has that demeanor. Him every time you're like he's an assassin, he's like, oh, don't say that. I see it in his face. Like it's painful to him.
It's funny because like you understand that you kind of like love the recognition like as it comes. Like it's not you being like all puffy chested and shit like that gives you a reputation. It's like, okay, I can fucking I can beat your ass in on the mats and shit, which is dope and cool. but I also want to make friends. You know, Coach has this thing where Coach Al, he'll give people these nicknames, right? Like he gives everybody like their designated nickname, right? And you got like Scratch, like you were talking about, right? Squish, and then Coach always, whenever there's a new face in the gym, it pisses me off, but he'll grab them. And he goes, "This is our resident psycho here." And I'm like, bro, don't say that. I'm trying to make fucking friends. I'm trying to like say hi, how are you, and teach them something. Not, you know, like that. Yeah. So now whenever he goes, "This is a resident psycho," like he wants me to like go all wide-eyed and like smile. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm not trying to be like Hannibal Lecter. There's no way. Like, fuck that. But it definitely is fun having that demeanor. And I mean, you're starting to get that. You know, after that tournament, people started to see that you bullshit a lot in our gym. I do. Right? Yeah. And so I remember I talked about it with T and a lot of other people in the stands, they were getting pissed. They're like, why the fuck does Jay not fucking roll like that with us ever? And we're like, okay, well, listen, man, this dude also had murderous intent there. I'm pretty sure he's chilled the hell out, you know, when he visits us. Him, no, like I wouldn't want to see that either. Yeah, you know?
No, I don't. No,
no, thank you.
I'm weak, dude. I'm trash.
Bullshit.
I'm trash. I'm out. I'm on IR. You guys got me right now, dude. You guys got me. I need to come back and then train and get that cardio, and then we'll see. But
I'll wait on it.
Yeah. You see that shit? You see that shit?
We'll see it open that, man.
Yeah. He's been making direct eye contact the whole time. He's like, yeah, we're waiting.
I'm pounding.
We're waiting.
He's gonna visit you at that doctor's appointment to make sure that you clear that physical, bro.
You fixed him up good, dog.
He's like, I don't want no excuses, brother. That shit's funny.
What you were saying, kind of with you though, is like, I want to make friends too, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and if I'm going in there with that intent, I feel like I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, you need to be more aggressive, you need to be more mean. But I approach this in the sense of, how do I want to be treated? And to me, I don't really care what anyone else says on how I should treat someone. It's more of like, how do I want to be treated? I don't want anyone fucking ragdolling me and treating me like shit. Like, I want to, like, if you're aggressive with me, sometimes I don't even like you for a little bit till I figure you out.
Yeah.
Because it could be that you're just a scared white belt and you're fighting for your life. But if you're aggressive with me, I may not like you for a good month until I figure out who you are as a person, because I just don't want that energy.
Well,
it's fair.
Well, I mean, doesn't that happen with you a lot? Like there's sometimes new guys that'll come in the gym and try to rough up Carlos because he likes to like sit in half guard and play like he's falling asleep.
Yeah.
And then just tell him how you roll, because it's so annoying.
I hate rolling.
Tell him how you roll.
I love it and hate it at the same time. No, I'll let you talk. Go ahead.
Look, I guess Kevin described it as like the best way. It's like a lazy sloth. Like you're rolling, it's like a sloth. Just everything's slow, meticulous, and then technical, and like just low effort. I don't know.
No, that's exactly. I hate it because I don't necessarily, like, I know what to do, but I don't know what to do because it's not at a pace that I'm used to, if that makes sense.
Right, like you're going at
so
my
slow.
pace.
It's so slow. And going back to how I play, I don't even want to try to push the pace because I don't want to, like, not be friends with you. I don't want to, like, injure you by accident. I don't want to get injured. So it's just like, well, let's just play your pace and try to figure out your game.
He forces you to second guess yourself, dude. So like if
He
you're
does.
if he's going
for
at his
sure.
own pace and you go for something, he's just like, all right, that's fine. Yeah. You start second guessing yourself and pulling back.
Do I pull back?
He's shaking his head. He said, "That's what everybody does."
You pull back, and then that's when I set
pull
up
back?
and like get the sweep.
Okay, maybe I do.
He's a douchebag. He makes you second guess everything that you're about to do. Like even someone that like has rolled with him for this long, right? Mm-hmm. He knows my game and I know his game pretty much like the back of our hands. But like sometimes we have like these things in our back pocket just to say like a good fuck you every now and then.
the YouTube,
that one flying thing that you want to do. But it's weird because even now he'll like just sit there and chill in half, and I'm like, I'm gonna pass this shit. I'm gonna fuck you up. And then if I like second guess that pass or anything, I'm getting swept. I'm turned over and he's on my back. I'm like, bro, what the fuck just happened?
Face down, ass up.
Yeah. All kinds of pause. There's no way around it, bro.
That shit's funny, dude.
But what I think is cool that you should be around for more, Jay, is when there are people that come in the gym with malicious intent that go, oh yeah, I've heard of Forge, I can fuck you up. Or there's text messages from some friend that are completely random that says I could tap out the purple belts at Forge, which I'm still waiting for. Tell that asshole to come through.
Somebody said that?
But,
So one of my buddies was at a bar somewhere here in Hollywood, and some Tappin Jiu-Jitsu came up, and he mentioned like me, like I did Jiu-Jitsu and like I trained at Forge, and apparently the dude heard about Forge and he said like, yeah, I showed up to a couple open mats and tapped a couple of purple belts. I let CJ know.
did he?
Yeah.
Did he? Because they weren't there.
Because we weren't there. I'm like, was that you? He's like, no.
Fuck no.
And like,
There ain't that many.
Ain't that many.
It's me, him, and Pratch.
There's 3 of us. And like, I told him, tell him to pull up tomorrow, open mat. And he said he'd be there.
I've never shown up faster.
I was sitting in the corner just staring down the door. Never came through. Never came through.
Never.
I was so disappointed.
They don't want that, dude. That's what it is. Like in the bar, you got to understand. There's a lot of ladies around. He doesn't
He was
want
with his girl, yeah.
He doesn't want. Yeah, dude. And we've talked
Why?
about this before.
Keep your girl away.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Unless she trains and understands, she got to go, dude.
I got lucky with mine. Very lucky. But keep them away.
Did you meet her through training?
No, I met her on a freaking dating app. Like,
sick.
Like very one of how they say Hinge is for the people who want to delete their dating app.
Right.
I met her on Hinge. But I had gone through this whole thing where I had to figure out the algorithm for dating. How to get the best likes, and like there's a whole algorithm to the dating profiles that is just like the algorithm to there is that there is that too. There's
The hyper swipe, bro.
Yo, I can't tell you how many
Technique
times
to this.
I would be on dates and I would just be like under the table.
Oh, you're dirty.
swipe
That's
up.
You're a
insane.
dirty
That's
kid.
crazy. I would have at least gone to the bathroom. Like, there's no way, right?
Yo,
the
it's
balls
a
you got.
volume game. It's numbers, man. You gotta shoot all your shots.
What kind
said,
of
"What of these gotta
addiction
hit?"
are you guys
There's no
on?
way.
You're sitting across from a girl. You say, "Hold on, I got to go to the bathroom just to just to plan out tomorrow."
No,
I respect
like,
it.
There was one point in time, like I'm pretty sure I went on 5 dates in one day in 2 different cities. And by 2 different, I mean Los Angeles and San Diego. I had a motorcycle, so I was
San Diego.
I had a motorcycle, so I was going back and forth. So I would start I start off in LA, go to brunch or breakfast or whatever, maybe grab a lunch, zip down to San Diego, grab dinner, hit a bar for cocktails or something. Like that was the whole system.
No.
The whole phase exists.
You
can see it.
It exists, but
Hey, look,
that
I'm
shit
not.
sounds exhausting.
But I respect the hustle, but like, damn.
I just knew that my way of dating coming from the Midwest did not work for Los Angeles, and what I was doing sucked. So I knew I had to figure out how to date in the city, so to say. And it just took a mass approach, Don't punch shit at the wall, hope it sticks.
So I used to just pull up and be like, "What you trying to do?"
Usually you shouldn't lead with the opening line like, I roll around with sweaty men for fun. Like,
I get some every time.
This way,
They're like, "Oh, really?"
my bedroom that night, dude.
No, hell no.
so this is what I led with. I led with tacos or ice cream for our second date. What do you want to
sick,
do?
man.
Or
yeah.
it would be second date or first date. I would just throw it a question out like that and let them decide. If they answered, didn't matter which one for me. I get tacos or ice cream, and it's under $20 for the date, so it's perfect.
Look, it's funny because like whenever I was like dating, jiu-jitsu was the catalyst to get them out of my. Whenever I started getting like I don't know if I like her anymore, I'm like, yeah, come check out jiu-jitsu. As soon as she seen us strimping across the mats, I knew she's gone. She's
brilliant.
She was gone. My girl now, even to this day, like we're together, but she's like, that shit just doesn't look right, dude.
Wait. So
She's like, babe, that's gay.
not
yeah.
to put y'all info out there, but y'all single? What's up? Y'all got some ladies?
No, I'm taking it.
This is live. There's some ladies be watching this.
No.
We're
Taking. I got.
That's why I'm quiet. You know what I mean?
No, I respect
I'm
you.
not trying to get in trouble.
You said you're single?
No, I'm
No,
taking
he's
it.
saying
Oh,
we're all
okay,
taking
yeah,
it.
yeah, bro.
Good. We can all be.
I've gotten in
here.
trouble on this podcast so many times at this
Yeah,
point.
right?
It's just an understanding.
That's why when he was talking about the dating dating, I was like, oh, I should shut the fuck up right now. Just I'm doing this, and my girl's gonna be like, yeah.
Used to before.
Of course. I got unlucky. Well, lucky and unlucky enough to have a girl who trains jiu-jitsu.
Nice.
But see, you guys say nice, but I'm waking up in the morning to get the fuck out of bed, heel hooks. You know, like I can beat the crowd. Like, bro, she's nuts. You know, she's great and it's fun. It's phenomenal. But when you wake up and you're like in that half hazy state and your knee is not where it's supposed to be, you're going to sleep swinging. You know what I mean? Like it's God. But she's great.
She scares you.
She scares the shit out of me. Hell yeah. She's blue.
Twice.
Huh? Blink twice. Yeah, dude. What I got to do with my hands? Oh,
That's dangerous.
Does your lady train, or does she make fun of you for training?
No, she doesn't train, but like she kind of understands like what it means to like actually train because she did hockey growing up.
Oh my god! So she did hockey. She's exactly My girl grew up in the mall and shopping and shit. So she looks at it and she's like, "There's sweat. Why is he on top of you? Why is that guy's crotch in that guy's face?" It's just questions that I like. It's hard to answer, dude. It's hard to answer.
Did you ever have to have that conversation? Like, that's north-south, babe.
No.
She'll never accept it.
No, look, like, there's a reason why I did that big mass shotgun approach to dating is because I was looking for something specific, and I knew that I wouldn't find it in the time I wanted to find it if I just kept going, "Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you. Hi." Nope, I had to do something big. So she's very, like, I guess forgiving, so to say. So even in my first tournament when dude had me in 69 for 3 minutes.
That's a look.
Got a good whiff.
Yeah.
Why weren't you trying to get out of that?
Well,
That's the most foul thing I've heard on this podcast.
why didn't you stand up?
That would have pissed me off if I was stuck in north-south for 3 minutes and she hit me with, "Why didn't you just stand up?" I would have been pissed. I was like, wow. Okay.
Dude, do you remember what happened to Carlos this past tournament?
I didn't see it.
Oh my God! So we have a brown belt, Evan, right?
Yeah.
So
he's coming. He's gonna be here like after the show. We're doing
sick.
another episode. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Fucking Evan stops by Carlos's match, and Carlos is being put in an armbar, and Carlos is struggling to get out. He's like, twitching, turning, whatever way he can, and Evan just walks by the mat. "Carlos, stop being a bitch." I've never seen Carlos spaz out so hard in my life and get his shit broken like in 20 seconds.
I back
I
roll
was
to a
like,
belly
I
down
hate
armbar.
those people. Just stand up, stop being a bitch. It forces you to do stupid shit.
To answer your question, I only had 7, maybe 10 days of actual like legit jujitsu experience in the gi. Like when I signed up for my tournament.
Why would you do that?
Because
He's fucking genuinely concerned.
okay, so I had trained jujitsu in like a few private lessons, like leading up to joining an actual gym. So I felt like I was doing no-gi stuff. So I was like, yeah, I can do this. But my coach at the time asked me, I tried to get out of it, be like, "Oh, I've never done gi before," because I was scared because I'd never done gi before. I didn't want to pee. And he was like, "Oh, you'll be fine." I was like, "Man, you're being a bitch. Just do it." And so I threw myself in the fire. So that's why I tell everyone, like, just rip the fucking Band-Aid off, jump in, because a lot of times, and actually, I'm a put a colloquial statement out there. People, if you're not competing, it's because you're afraid. Get over the fucking fear, go compete. If it's not your first tournament, even after my second tournament, I'll tell you now, I'm still scared every time I go into a tournament.
Yeah.
And I have to work through that fear every time. And all the fucking, man, and you might be hurt. You might really be hurt. But I did it with a broken toe. I did it with a dislocated finger. How hurt are you? How bad do you really, you're giving yourself excuses to not compete. So.
Right.
No judgment, no shade against anybody, but I think you should jump in and rip the Band-Aid off right away because at the end of the day, you're never going to not be afraid to do it.
How do you guys feel before a match? Like, I feel like everybody has like their different routines or things that they have in their head. But before you're about to compete and you see all these guys next to you in the bullpen, like what kind of like goes through your head?
I just don't look at them. Just focus on me. Because the more I look at them, the more nervous I get. So I just tune them out.
Kind of same. I will size everyone up real quick, like on the low, I'm like, okay, damn, he looks scary. All right, that's okay. You've been with someone stronger. You got T to where you go with T. Like, you're good. You got Ross to go against. You're good. Like, they look scary and big, but you know.
Can confirm.
And then also, like, I've done it enough to where, like, the guys who've looked the scariest to me have also been the weakest most of the time. Like, they really haven't been the major threat. They've been the guys that, oh, you were a lot easier than I thought you were going to be. So I kind of just remind myself of that. So kind of like you, I just kind of stay in my own world and just focus.
I kind of look around and I laugh because I know the other guys are looking at me like, look at this fat fuck. They're just all diesel. They're just a bunch of fucking gym heads, and I'm just laughing. I'm like, you don't even know what you got coming your way, brother. You ever seen Blob? It's funny though, weirdly enough though, because I can't grow a beard, it's the motherfuckers in the bullpen with just a full beard that I'm like, oh, fuck that guy.
Any dude with a beard is like scares me for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know
the
why.
same thing.
It's odd.
And it's not like the beard like you have, but like the beard kind of like I have.
Yeah.
Like, especially like the long, like there's this dude, John Brady. I remember my last year at UCLA, I met him. And I saw him. I was like, man, I don't want to fucking fight. He had a Super Saiyan rash guard on and everything. I was like, that's the dude I don't want to fight. He's just like me. It's like, that dude's scary. Fuck that dude. Actually, a good friend now. He's gentle, nicest guy
like
ever. Yeah. But he scared the crap out of me first time I met him.
I don't remember his name, but my last tournament, like, I was still nervous, and then I seen like who I was going against. But what put it in my mind that I refused to lose to this dude is he had one of those like uwu girl gis, like with all kinds of like hentai chicks on it. And I was like, nah, I can't. I fucking can't. Like, and then I'm like, this is the type of dude that has like fucking stickers all over his car.
Right. Got anime titties on the way out of the parking garage.
And I'm like, dude, like we're in front of fucking people, dude, and you're rocking a gi with a bunch of like
There's kids in the crowd and stuff. You're gonna give Carlos ideas, dude. He's gonna look up that gi and rash guard right after this.
I'll walk into Forge with it just to piss off coach.
Oh god.
the craziest shit I've ever seen in jiu-jitsu is there was like this, like, he's like 15, 16, right? He was good as fuck, but he was very openly gay. And one time before a tournament, I don't know if he was serious, I don't know if he was game, but he asked the homie, like he asked the dude he was going against, he's like, after this, you want to chill, get some ice cream, go on a date?
Imagine the mental mind fuck that does to you. Like, I'm gonna beat your ass and we're gonna have sex after this. Like, dude, can you imagine the mental just dread? I could not fight that guy.
There's nothing you could do about it.
No,
either. Like,
no way.
The thing is, you could tell the kid didn't want to compete. Like, his first match to that match was completely different. The aggression had changed. Like, he didn't want to close the distance. And then the dude would buy the girls like pink gis. Like, he'd buy the biggest like pink gi he could, and that's what he'd wear to tournaments. And I'm like, bro, it's like built for women. Like, there's a place for you to have boobs. So his gi came up and like out like this.
Jesus.
Beat the shit out of everybody, bro.
Low-key, I wonder if my purple gi is a girl gi sometimes.
No.
No.
It looks fine. Okay, you know what girl gi when you see it.
This one, the pants, everything, it was a girl's gi, dude. But yeah, I asked him, I was like, were you serious? He's like, yeah, but he didn't answer me.
Would you answer him?
Oh my god.
I would have been confused. I'd have been like, dude, like, we're here to choke each other and you're trying to fucking...
Oh, that's a point.
That's the point.
Yo, bro, he's trying to choke you, man.
Not in that way, bro.
I'm calling for the ref immediately. There's no way. Ref, please.
I'll take second.
Silver medal, please.
Wrap it up. Matter of fact, give me third. Let him.
I don't want to be here anymore, man.
I just want to go home at this point.
I cheated last match.
Speaking of cheating and shit, yo, I didn't necessarily believe it, but I low-key do think that the refs at JJ Worley do have it out for Forge people. Just because I experienced a couple things.
Yes, you did.
You were robbed of like 4 points that I counted.
I was
from
definitely
the
robbed
stands.
of points, and I know my last tournament I was robbed of points, and then also I was robbed of
got
like a
gypped
reset
out of
of an underhook for sure.
Yep.
And there was something else that happened that made me go ahead.
Not against you, but Ross. They reset him in the middle of a,
with the
of a
Kimura.
submission.
Yeah, because
Ross had a
Kimura-
locked Kimura, and the ref like broke it. moved him to the middle, and then didn't let him have the Kimura grip.
They do that now. It's a new point system where now, like how it used to be, or like ADCC or anything else, when you get pushed, not ADCC, but in older tournaments, when you get pushed out of bounds, they reset you, right? And then they say that's running away and retreating, so they give the other guy 2 points. Okay. So now it's the same thing, where if you get put in an omoplata or a Kimura and you try to roll out of bounds, as getting a foot out of bounds, they reset you. Sometimes, most of the time, they'll start you standing or in a dominant position, and you give the other guy 2 points, but you lose your submission.
But that scenario wasn't even like he wasn't rolling. He had him dead. I can show you the video. Like he had him. It wasn't like the dude rolled. It was just like literally they were on the edge of the mat. And he just came up, it's like reset. Like
see, that's
and it's stuff like that that's been happening.
Like let him keep going.
Yeah, the crazy thing is Ross got it like 45 seconds later.
Yeah, he did. It was
fucking submission.
It was
shocker.
It was like that Poeton, like
he said, you gave the I hate that guy look.
Yeah,
He's like,
no, shocker. No, dude, the first time I met Casey, it was like he was trying to break people's arms automatically. And I mean, he was from Tennessee football or something like that.
I don't know.
The first time
from Tennessee, but
I went topside control on Casey, and I've never been bench pressed faster in my entire damn life. It was the scariest thing in the world.
You know what's funny, bro? Dude, look, I know Casey watches this. You're my boy, dude. His game pisses me off, dude. Yeah, it's the same reason Islam. I'm like, come on. And how do you pull? Maybe it's because I'm fat. How does he pull into half guard like that?
Ask him.
You just fall into it.
He does it all the time, and I curse at him every single time.
That shit's crazy. Like I've never seen it, and like to me, it's like you would just sprawl back. But I've seen people try; they're not getting anywhere.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead. Share your expertise, because this is all you do, and it's pissing me off now.
You just drop your fat ass down and you just hold down.
Hey, I resent that, dude. You can't use that, bro.
You're looking at me, but we know where you mean it. Come on, stop. That's messed up.
That's all you really gotta do.
That shit's fucking impressive. But I'm not even gonna lie, I fucking hate half guard. I hate half guard. I hate defending it. I hate using it.
You said something about Ross's game the other day to me. He was like, it's like watching the Patriots win. I was like,
oh yeah, it's disgusting.
That's exactly what
horrible
it's like.
To watch. Like you know they're good at what they do. You know, but you're just like, this has been the longest 2-hour game of my life that I've ever watched, bro.
I love Casey, but have you guys ever seen him stand up?
Oh yeah. I seen.
Have you ever seen Casey try and attempt to wrestle?
No, I haven't.
I saw his little.
Except against me, like in practice one time.
Oh God, yeah, I implore you, please, just go up to Casey one day. Hey, let's start standing. I've never seen such a big man pull before in my life. Like he can't. You know, he's been getting better at it, which is dope. But nah.
That's funny. That makes sense. I was rolling with him. We were at an open mat at Henzo's one time, and he didn't pull guard like that. But I tried to go for one of my judo sweeps, and he immediately sat down. He was like, "Nah." As soon as I pulled it once and missed a little bit, he's like, "Nah." That shit's funny. Bro.
He disengaged very quickly on that one because I was there for that one. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, motherfucker. Hey, but I have a quick question. I didn't get to see T's rolls. Like, what happened? Did he put someone through a table?
I think
he broke someone's arm, right?
The dude like posted out and like broke his own arm.
Oh, okay. The dude broke his own arm.
Yeah,
it was like one of those freak ass accidents.
Yeah.
T probably damaged it before.
So yeah, I was about to say. So he posted his arm and T ran through him or just flexed hard enough to just send energy to his elbow.
Yeah,
and it snapped.
That's another thing that pisses me off. I'm working overtime with Rico to work on my wrestling, and T could just blast through a wall. And God, that irritates the hell out of me. Because he could do it at will. A dude stands straight up, and T goes, oh, like T's licking his lips like on the mat. And he's like, oh, dude, I got this. This is great. I'm like, exactly. And I'm like, T, can you shoot? He's like, fuck, what am I going to shoot for? All I got to do is grab you, and it's over. Like, it must be nice. It must be nice to have that level. God.
Yeah, dude. Whenever I rolled with T, I was trying to fill him out, and like it quickly hit me. I was like, this motherfucker has like interior lineman strength. Like he's strong as fuck.
Yeah. He does.
He can't bench me. He can't bench me, but I'm not gonna let him bench me off of him. Bro.
Okay.
I'm not saying he can't physically do it. I'm not gonna let him.
I will. Kick, scratch, and claw.
And maybe we can't answer this on camera, but I want to know Who is the deadliest person at Forge to you?
Deadliest person.
I'll answer this.
Outside of Coach Rico.
Okay.
Coach doesn't
Okay,
count.
let's do this.
Coach doesn't count.
Let's do this. Purple belt and below.
Purple belt and below.
Purple belt and below.
Purple and below.
I've only
Who do you think is like the biggest like sleeper might get you?
Like,
I have one that's at the forefront of my mind, right? If it's not obviously Carlos, it's Kevin. Kevin has a game that is catered to beat most people. The small guys, he got it. The big guys, he got it. Inversion, backside 50. I mean, he's got a lot of things.
His standing is
He's got shit in his repertoire that not a lot of blue belts can like understand nor handle.
or
And
should have.
Yeah,
It's too good.
or should have, right? And so, I mean, we're purple, so we're supposed to be better, right? But I'll roll with Kevin, even if I'm flowing with Kevin, and it freaks me out because he'll invert, he'll get a good bite on my leg, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to be here ever, even if I'm flowing with you, dude. Fuck this.
Yeah.
He's, by far, for me, at least, yeah.
Yeah, no. It would have to be either him or T.
But we all know
No,
about
we
T.
all know
Like,
T,
we all
like the
know
sleeper.
T. I'm just
Like, yeah, the sleeper
but
would-
You'll pick the easy one.
I've only been there once, but there is somebody who and I wouldn't even say they're dangerous. I just don't like what he did, bro. I don't like what he did. He came in, he spotted me. I seen him spot me from across the mat. We make eye contact. He watches me roll with T. He watches me roll with him. He watches me roll with one other. Who's the big dude?
Oh yeah. He ain't been there in a while, Pete.
Yeah, bro. Pete watched me go through the whole gauntlet, and then was like, whenever I was like, all right, I'm done, he was like, come on, one more for me, and then just proceeded to just put all of his strength into just trying to fucking throw me around.
We'll just. I'll cut this. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Pete,
Taller white dude.
yeah.
Only comes to noon, I think.
Yeah. He usually
Oh,
comes
yeah,
in,
good
yeah,
luck.
yeah.
He's like literally all he is
man.
just man strength. That's it.
Nah,
You can fuck this
bro,
guy,
nah.
right?
I just don't like that. He came in, he saw me and watched me go through the gauntlet. And like the thing is, I asked him, he's like, oh, I'm just warming up. And then I was like, I'm done. I'm getting ready. And he's like, oh, you leaving? And then just immediately was like,
See that shit pisses me off like a lot. I can never express my displeasure for this enough. Especially when higher belts do this shit, it bothers the hell out of me. You always get the guys that wait in the corner, right? And there's a reason why some of you guys have browns and blacks and everything else, right? You guys are supposed to be better than us. You see an up and coming purple that's fucking your guys up, that is killing everybody, and you're gonna wait till he rolls with another purple, another brown, another purple, a blue, and then you finally go, hey man, you ready? You're all fresh, you're nice, your gi looks fine, everything is spotless, and you decide to beat the crap out of us. Keep rolling, roll, get tired. I know you put your time in, but for the love of fucking Christ, roll with us when we're just as tired as you, because I'm sick of that bullshit. When higher ups, when lower belts do it, it's okay.
It sounded really personal.
Gets under my
someone specific.
Nah, CJ, I'm with you, bro. I'm tired of motherfuckers not testing them belts. I'm tired of motherfuckers trying to act and hide behind like, oh, let's talk during the roll and
Right.
stuff. Like, nah, bro, I came here to roll. Let's
Yo,
fucking roll.
Yeah, that one, bro. When you're about to get someone in there, like, oh, good job, or they like, wait, let me tell you something.
Let me show you the real reason how to do that. Or like, let me show you the real way. You should tweak my arm like 2 inches to the left. Like, bro, I got you. Stop.
Bro, let me just choke you real quick, and then you can see if it's real
you
or
can fix
not.
my game after.
So we've talked about how I play. It's so annoying to me because most of the time in my head, I'm like, bro, you don't understand. I would kill you right now if I wanted to. I'm just being nice. Stop fucking choking. It pisses me off most. So this is where it happens the most is like, I feel like it happens with like older purple belts and older brown belts more than anything. It happens with black belts, but I mean like older ones. And I don't even want to say hobbyist because hobby isn't, but the people who aren't necessarily competing every day. It
Right.
usually happens the most with them, it feels like. And I'm just like, yo, if I'm better than you, let's just let that play on them out. Let's
Right.
just fucking, who cares? Get better. Let's figure this out together. Like, that's how I feel about it. I just get annoyed when people are trying to, like, when they're higher belts, and you could tell that there's ego involved, and they don't want to roll with you, or they're trying to, like, find some way to get an edge above you. if that makes sense.
Yeah.
What I will say is like the people who have those tendencies, upper belts, lower belts, no belt, it doesn't matter. They don't win shit. They don't win it. Like if they sign up for tournaments, they're usually, just there for the team picture.
Right.
At the end, they don't.
That's fucked up. That's right. It's true.
They don't have no individuals. So let them short play themselves. Because even then, like you're dead tired, right? And then you get a roll with a brown belt, even if it's not like a competition brown belt or a high level brown belt. Still working on your craft when you're dead. So it's like he's a sucker for that, but it's still beneficial to you.
Like you were saying, usually they don't really
They don't win much.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't I say all these stuff. I just want people to think I'm not judging you guys or anything like that. It's just like you signed up for the sport, you signed a waiver. Why don't you push yourself to the best you can be? Is how I look at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or why are you still doing this? Are you just here to say you can beat up on white belts?
Maybe Carlos. Carlos loves to do that shit, bro. That's funny.
That's why I practice my YouTube specials, bro. Mm-hmm. Whenever I'm rolling with white belts, that's when I practice on my YouTube shit.
Speaking of this, I ain't never heard somebody go, I'm gonna start here, I'm gonna start on this person, I'm gonna start on that person, I'm gonna work my way up the chain and see if this submission works.
Okay, look, all right.
You do that?
Look, no.
I was testing out.
Hey, I didn't say any names to be clear.
Yeah. God damn it. Fuck. So sometimes when I have a new move that I'm working or there's some shit that I'm low-key excited about, I'm like, okay, cool. So what I want to do is I want to start with the white. So I'm gonna go with Andre, and I'm gonna go with Kevin. I'm gonna try with Rico and T, and then if it gets to T and it works, I'm like, oh dude, this is my bag now.
Wait, Rico before T?
Yeah. So it sounds weird and it sounds fucked up.
I get it. No, I get it. Go ahead.
But if I can get Rico, normally it's not because I got to control Rico. I'm never really gonna probably get it on Rico either, and it's normally like a stroke of luck of something. But if I could do it and try it against Rico, Rico's the toughest one that I can try it on, next to Coach, right? But if I can handle this and get somewhere even close, just like a little snippet of it, I know that I can get closer with T. Even though T can throw me around like a damn rag doll, if I could test it to that degree, when it's against somebody my size in a tournament, they're dead. They're done. Yeah. Right? So
I get that. I don't have specific ones, but whenever I have my YouTube moves, it's white, blue, purple, brown. I'll work my way up.
Right.
Yeah. Unless I'm confident, and then I'm like, hey, come here.
That's how it usually goes. 'Cause, I usually try new shit. There's this white belt JJ. He's my crash dummy. So whatever I need to experiment on anything, I just JJ, come here. So if it works on him, then I start working my way back up to all the upper belts. But he's ground zero for me.
Do you remember who you were a crash test dummy for when you were a white belt?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, good dude.
My father.
Oh, your dad trained?
Dude, my dad. So the whole reason why I got into jiu-jitsu was because of my dad. And so when I must have been 15, 16. He's like, all right, you're big enough. Come here. And I'm like, what? He's like, do you know what a burrata plata is? Do you know what this is? And I'm like, Dad, I'm like, Dad, I don't know what any of this shit is, right? And so my dad would put me north-south and crush my shit. He's like, look, man, when you get a little bit older, you're going to go against guys that are bigger than you. You're going to be able to, you got to start handling your shit. So my dad would physically condition me to not panic and breathe and shit like that. So I got my ass kicked by my father, jiu-jitsu, right? In a loving way. But yeah.
Shout out to your father. I respect that.
Yeah.
I would do it.
This dude.
What?
The first memory that I ever have of you is watching you. I love you, but getting your ass kicked by Eric.
Yeah.
When I think a blue belt. Yeah. It was horrible.
It's all right.
Look, Eric's a black belt. It's okay. I had to put that out there. He's a fucking black belt.
Protecting himself, man.
No, dude. We've all had it, bro. I've had my bullies. I've been the bully. I know Jay's had his bullies. Everyone has that one dude that they get beat up by. It is what it is. And whenever you're a black belt, the same dude you're beating up now, he's a fucking black belt now.
I could say that.
You know, I don't even know how long you guys been doing this. Where's your journey? Usually, it's funny. I'm doing all this stuff at the end of the show. We were just talking. I just want to organically roll into it. But I do want to find out how long you guys actually been doing jiu-jitsu and when you guys got promoted and all that fun stuff.
So I've been doing jiu-jitsu for like 4.5 years.
Okay.
So I started training under Eric Medina. He gave me my blue belt, and then COVID happened. And then I went to Kings. That's where I met Coach Alex, and then I followed Coach Alex to Forge.
Okay.
And then he gave me my purple belt.
Dope. I'm trying to remember.
Well, you said 16. So.
Well, okay, but that insinuates that I've been training since I was 16, right? Like the first time I ever stepped on the mat, I was 10.
Okay.
And then it was just like on and off because of sports. But when I started taking it seriously was when my dad got his black belt, and I was like, all right, dude, I'm gonna beat your ass. And so I wanted to like just train my ass off just to kick my dad's ass.
Can you kick his ass yet? This
I can
is
attempt
going
it.
on the internet.
I can attempt it. No. I like to talk shit to him, but no.
Something about the way he said, so I can kick my dad's ass, let me know he still couldn't.
No.
There's too much fire there for him to have done it already.
No. Yeah, my dad can fuck me up. You know, I talk shit to him all the time. Like, yeah, you're an old man now. I can screw you up, but nah. Mm-hmm. But I started, I think, 2019. I got my blue belt from John Jocks. Okay. And then after I came back from school, I stopped by Forge again with Alejandro. But it's been sick over there. Like, you know, to say the least. It's fun, you know, kind of getting whooped, getting thrown around, and at the same time having the wherewithal to be a bully of yourself, right? When you get to bully the people that come in and bully them, it's phenomenal. It makes you feel good, you know, that you can actually like help people, and it's dope, you know, and that you can't be bitched around. I think that's the only fun part about getting really good at this. It's like, okay,
big facts.
Well, I think that's why, you know, they say jiu-jitsu is for everyone, but I think that's why is because you get to that point where you realize how good you really are and realize, oh, there's not too many people that can really bully me, so to say, at this point. And so it just gives you this kind of onus of yourself to be like, I'm good. I don't even need to fight. I don't need to like, we're good because I don't need to prove nothing to anybody because I prove something every day on the mats.
Right. But it's scary.
It is.
It's scary as hell. Like, have you ever like looked at yourself, like low key, this is gonna sound strange, but like you look at yourself in the mirror and you look at your hands and you're like, bro, like to the average human, like, right, you're looking in the mirror like, dude, if there was a dude, right, like you have this weird fucked up thing in your head, like I wish someone would burst through that door. Not with a gun, you know, because I'd be dead. But, you know, like.
Not in this house.
Yeah, right.
I got you, bro.
Not in this house. But there's always something, I think, as a dude in the back of your head, where like, okay, I kind of low-key want to test myself, right? That's why you always push yourself on the mat every day. But there's always this one little voice in your head that just goes, I think to the average dude, like, you know, you can do some damage. Yeah. And I think that kind of gives you like this, like self-appreciation and confidence. Like, okay, like what I do is worth something. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it makes you feel so much better about training.
Which is why I get mad when blue belts quit. Because a lot of them, I feel like a lot of them have that false sense of like, oh, my hands can do something now, so I don't need to learn anymore. So I can quit jiu-jitsu. And it's like, no, you're just starting your journey. Like, you need to dive in and face your fears even more.
Yep. Blue belts who leave and come back, they're like the army combatants, dudes.
I did jiu-jitsu 5 years ago. Can we cut this name out real quick?
Yeah.
So there's a dude that comes by. He used to beat the crap out of me when I was a kid, right? And then I'm getting better, and then he's taking time off, and all this shit's going on. And then he comes back and he visits Forge, and then every time he walks through the door, I smile at Carlos, and I'm like, oh, dude, remember when you used to bully me when I was a kid?
Yeah.
Cool. And it comes back to him 10 times as hard. He's getting crushed, squished, choked, gone, ribbed, done. I mean, everything, right? You know what I mean? And so I'm looking at Carlos, and Carlos is like, you're an asshole, you're a bully. And I look at Carlos, he's doing the exact same shit that I did to him, except with like less intensity because Carlos wants to be a sloth. Dude, being a bully is such an underrated thing in this sport. Like, bro, see, you're smiling, I know, because you talked about it on the podcast. Like, you outed yourself on this podcast.
I've never tried to hide it. Never tried it. I've never tried to hide it. Don't fuck around. You won't find out.
I've only bullied a few people, and it's only because they deserved it.
Yeah.
But wasn't it fun when they did? Come on, don't
You don't
give me
that.
that.
This is my problem. This is my problem.
I'm in this.
There's a dark side in me that enjoys dealing out justice.
Yes.
Yeah, we seen it in the second match when that guy tried to pull your gi over your head and you put your knee everywhere but on his chest, neck, crotch, knee. Damn, dude.
I don't know. I don't remember
All
that.
kinds of ways.
I need to go back and watch that match.
He did a knee slice. It was you're supposed to slide over the
That was
thigh.
rude.
So you see,
Yeah.
it was right over his balls.
I don't remember this. Yo,
Dude, that guy's gonna go home, no children. Like, there's no way. I'm pretty sure you landed on some
really?
schnuts. Oh yeah.
I'm not even like trying to play. I really need to go back and watch this match. Then.
Go back and watch it, bro.
It
he
wasn't
pulled
that
your
you were
gi,
trying.
and you fucking snapped, bro.
You had like a blackout moment. Like, all right, fucker, like you're getting fast, and you just went. I'm pretty sure you landed on a schnut or two. It's
I'm sorry, whoever that was.
I'm not.
I do
on
have to
his
apologize.
behalf. That's what happens when you pull out people's
exactly.
gis like that. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Why
Hey,
do you
if
even
it's-
grab back there?
yeah. Trying to grab my ass.
Ugh. Fucking good, dude. I hope it hurts. I hope it's still fucking inflamed.
Look, I don't want to kill anybody's ability to have kids. Like,
Hopefully you had them already. You don't know.
Oh, God.
You're in masters,
unless
bro.
it's mine. Yo, would y'all get snipped? Would y'all get a vasectomy? Because I'm low key like.
Yeah.
I don't think I would. No.
I think also it's because of like our age, right? So
We're,
like
like,
we're not like
24,
stupidly
yeah,
versed in that
that's-
shit.
Yeah.
But you know, right? The whole thing goes to like a birth control type deal. But I mean, if I've had, because I do want kids and a family like later on. But if my wife has squeezed out too many puppies, then I think it might be time for me to give myself the
Do it.
yeah.
One is too many. After one, it's fucking done for me.
Dude, I've been with a girl who's like, yo, I'm ready for 6. And I'm like, you're out of
Six?
Like, how many,
Six
like,
kids?
think about it. Like, how many kids would y'all have? Like, you're
I
raising
could,
a family.
if I could feasibly magic bullet
right.
it,
If finances wasn't like a
2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl, call it a day.
Right.
Don't need anything else.
I'd go for like 3, like 1 boy, girl, then boy,
Right.
like that.
in that order.
In that order.
Yes. Okay. This man's like, bro.
One,
I'm on the verge.
dude. One most. Either way, I've been an only child my whole life, bro. Like my whole life, I've always just had to worry about me. So when it's like my girl, I take care of my girl. But when they're like, oh yeah, you got to take care of this kid, it's a life or death thing. I don't want too many of those, dude. Right. I don't want too many of those.
Me and my lady, we don't want kids. Like we actually, I've said it before on the show. So sorry, anyone listening. Is like I just want to help kids that are here. Like there's too many kids without parents and
Right.
stuff here. And for me, I just find like I could give back to them. So I decided that we both decided we don't want to have kids. Now we're gonna like either foster or adopt children.
I don't think you understand how badass that is. Like
Why?
that statement is, because a lot of people don't want that, right? Like I've known people through like the foster homes and all this other stuff. That's not. It's not a pretty sight, right? And they get treated like shit. So the fact that you're, going out of your way with your own life and doing something like that is fucking amazing. It's awesome.
I think it comes because I've been through that. Like I went through the foster system as a kid. Like and I come from broken homes and parents who are divorced and stuff like that. And I just understand the trauma that children, they just want someone to show them that they're important and that they care. And a lot of times I feel like nowadays you have your parents, they're working 2 jobs. Working multiple jobs, not even there. Here's an iPad. And the kids raise themselves on the iPad. And like they're okay, but they don't realize that they're actually missing that connection with the human.
Yeah.
And missing like, oh, my dad is supposed to show me how to live. My mom is supposed to show me how to live. And there's this like community that is lost on the children these days that I want to help foster.
I like that. That's what's up.
That's awesome. But
Thank
it kind
you.
of
Thank you. I
pisses me
appreciate it.
off because like you kind of understand how many shit, no offense. I mean, no, yes, offense. Like there are a lot of parents out there that should not be having kids.
Big fact.
Like a lot of them are either irresponsible or fucking idiots, right? I mean, I was blessed to have fucking amazing parents, right, in a family, but there are some people, especially with the friends that I have met and how messed up they are, for lack of a better word, in their heads because of what their parents would do or lack of, like wouldn't do for them. It's fucking awful. And it pisses you off like every day. Like, how are these people allowed? You know what I mean? But
I don't want to make it too much about me, and I'm going to jump off of this. Like, here's the biggest thing that got me is my dad, we moved to Indiana when I was 13. my real father, God bless his heart, he would always answer my phone calls, always call me. Never fucking once flew out to see me. Never once flew me back out to California to see him. Not once. Now, granted, he had financial situations, but I know he had money within that time, and I know how much plane tickets are now, so I know you could afford it back then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like that lack of intention and that, oh, I'll do it one day. I think a lot of parents like get lost in that, if that makes sense.
They don't realize that time is fucking fast, bro. And one day can, like I still feel fucking 17, but I'm about to be 30.
Don't say that.
I don't physically feel 17, but
Pushing 30.
Pushing 30.
Yeah,
Pushing
honestly,
30,
dude, you're gonna say that to the wrong guy in the gym, and he's gonna smile at you. And I'm like, you want to roll?
There's
gonna be
a brown belt named Mike. Doesn't really show up anymore because he just has a newborn, right? But I think how old is he? Like 40.
I love him. He's got. I don't want to say the wrong damn.
I don't.
The wrong because I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Whenever you make like an old man joke, he will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Even if you go to him and be like, "Hey, what's up, old man?" He's like, "Oh, old man." He'll like shake your hand and he'll try like just crush your shit. And I'm like, "Okay, sorry, my bad, bro."
Hey, get your gi on.
Yeah. But I love Mike, man. He's awesome.
We are at that point where we do need to finish up. You did say you had a story you want to tell, right? Or did we already tell it?
Yeah.
Let's tell it. Let's tell it. We'll end up with this. Then we got to do one positive note, and then we're done.
Okay, so it's a story that even I want Carlos to tell a portion of this story too, because we have different perspectives. But so one day we're kind of like at an open mat, right? We're doing open mat as we do, and we see T rolling with this dude, this white guy, right? We have no idea who the hell he is. We know he's from another gym, and we're really not like keen on his game. Like as far as we know, he could be good, he could be completely ass. Yeah. And usually coach kind of keeps us on like a string with new people because he wants us to like teach and help and all these other things. So we abide by it. And T is like maybe 5 days, I want to say. Within like that week of competing at IBJJ Worlds. Yeah. And this dude puts T in an inside heel hook and starts like ripping it because I mean, T's like I'm good. I ain't tapping. You ain't shit. I mean, you know how T is. And so T's giving him the look like, motherfucker, like this isn't working. And we're like, T, tap. And so reluctantly T's just like, all right, dude, like whatever, fuck you. Yeah. And so immediately after, we're like, yo, you could have like ripped T shit. And so me and Carlos didn't have to have a conversation at all. We looked at each other.
I immediately had next.
And then we looked at Alejandro. And this is my favorite part. When Alex looks at you and he goes like that, or he gives you like one of these, it's like, yo, your leash is off. Go buck fucking wild. And Carlos had him first. So I'm going to let you tell what the hell you did to him.
Well, it was a fun roll. I think I like darced him like 3 times and like I heel hooked him once. All within like 4 minutes. And then after that, I kind of just got bored, so I just kept on sweeping him until like the round ended.
You're dirty. The get up, sweet.
Me and Carlos have this stupid, disgusting habit of competing with one another. Where if there's some dude that's a douchebag that wants to hurt other people, we go up to each other and literally, I still owe him Bobo, which pisses me off. But we go up and we're like, yo, I'm going to get him more times than you. And so we'll have this competition. So Carlos goes in, he taps this guy out as many times as he can. I'm trying to treat him almost like a wrestler. I pick him up and I'm throwing him around. And I see Alejandro just going in the corner like this, like, yeah. I'm like, is this all right? Like, is this good? Are you sure? And so I give him like a mini soup, right? We fuck him up, keep him in mount. I give him like shin on neck, shin on chest, like the most painful, bullshit you can think of. Anything related to pain, we gave to this guy. Yeah. And this guy is walking out like this, like on the mat. And then Alejandro's like, hey man, good job. You did a great job. And I can't wait till that happens and you're there.
Oh man.
Oh my God. No, but you're already in it. You don't understand. After that tournament, people saw the shit that you can do. You're already in it. Right? So it's gonna be you, T, me, Los.
I'm a nice guy, though.
He gets around here.
You're fucked, bro. Yeah. You're fucked because the thing is now at this point, either you bring it out or they're going to start just fucking throwing.
Because you are now, whether you like it or not, in that circle.
And my switch, I always say this, I have a switch. I just don't use it.
Better turn that motherfucker on and change the bulb because you're
Pause.
gonna have to run it, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this since 20.
You know what? I'm done with this. We ended this show. We're done. We're done. Oh, y'all get out of my house. I'm
This
joking,
was
I'm
fun,
joking.
dude. Your,
thank you, guys.
podcast is fucking amazing. It's
Thank
awesome.
you. I appreciate you.
It's dope.
Before we head off, go ahead.
I was
Go
going to
ahead.
say the positives.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Do you guys have any positive notes? I was doing it at the top of the show, but it's too hard to have the organic roll in, so I'm going to start doing it at the end of the show. Okay. So, any positive notes, anything you guys want to talk about?
It's another day alive, man.
Yeah, that's
a
real.
blessing.
Shout out to a day of life, for real.
Thinking. Oh, I found out that I should be on track for 1 year until I graduate for my bachelor's. So I'm very.
Wait, what are you
excited
studying?
for that.
You know me asking.
Criminology with
Respect.
a minor in psychological science.
Okay.
So
That explains
trying
a
to
lot.
figure it out.
Our resident psycho.
All right, Alex, don't do this.
I get it now.
Do
sir.
it.
Sir,
Do
I
it,
get
Alex. Live.
No, congratulations, man.
Thank you, man.
DJ, what you got for me, bro?
I got a few. I'm going to pick one. We are less than 40 days until I leave for Japan.
Dope.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Exciting.
Yeah.
The currency now is like at the highest it's ever been. It's like what, $1 is 154 yen or some shit like that.
Don't know off the top of my head.
Dude, we gotta
good?
go.
Oh.
The time to go to Japan is like now. I'm gonna get that passport.
I look, I'll go again any moment. I got my passport. I'll go right now.
How long are you out there for?
We're going for 8 days.
Oh my god.
We're going for 8 days.
I wouldn't trust you in Japan. Hell no.
Why not?
No. You're gonna be high out of your goddamn mind. I'm gonna lose you in that city. Fuck.
They don't have drugs there.
Yeah, that's what
you're
I'm worried.
screwed.
The only
That's
way
what
to
I'm
get
worried
them is to
about.
import them.
That's what I'm worried about, man. I'm not gonna have no weed for 8 days. Crazy. But yeah.
Get lit off that socket.
What's your positive?
I know a guy who took a bag full of edible Jolly Ranchers to Japan.
Look, dude.
So
Look, bro. I don't
it's
fuck
good.
with federals. I don't fly with no drugs.
He's
no,
being smart.
look, I don't look. I'm trying to stay out the box too. I'm just telling you, I know some people who have done some stuff. That's all I'm saying. Okay?
I'm not gonna say names, but someone very close to me was like, yeah, because she was flying to Australia, bro. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna put weed in a sock and then throw it on the
sock.
Yeah, she said she was gonna get it in the bag, wrap it up, and then put it in socks and just bundle it and bundle it and bundle it in a bunch of
Does
socks.
she not know how the X-ray scanners work?
Clearly not.
Basically, so she wasn't gonna like check it. She was gonna put it under the plane.
Okay.
But I'm still like, dude, you're flying internationally. You're about to pull up to some random place where your layover is, and they're like, hey, let me holler at you real quick. So yeah, no.
Nah.
They're gonna be waiting for you
'Cause
with the
even-
glove at the no.
No, because you don't know what
Hell
they're going to do
no,
at your
man.
location. Have you guys been out of the country before?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have not yet.
Like, so even like we went to Kenya this year, and then when we came back, like when we were getting there, they had us scan our bags even to enter the country. They said like literally signs like no drones. You couldn't even have a drone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So like they do scan once you get upon location. So I don't know. Positive note for me. I think, although I got second place in my tournament, I did get to like dive into some deeper parts of myself and realize there's a person I don't want to be, and I need to strive to not be that person. So I think it's positive to like move forward, and I got some really good insight on who I want to, be in the future.
Dude, it's good.
Yeah,
I like that.
that's where we're at. It's not that guy. It's a
whoever
different
that guy
I
is, is
saw that
scary.
Jason, and I'm like, I want to roll with him.
Yeah.
I need
You're,
this.
you're on the
Jason.
map
Look,
now.
all right. If we'll roll. We'll roll. I'll turn. I just don't want to be.
You're first. Little bitch, you're first.
I'm always first. What do you mean?
All right, y'all. We're tapping out. Thank you for tapping in.
Yes, sir. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you want the smoke, hit up Jay. You know, I'm
No,
gonna
we're
say it.
hitting
I'm
up
gonna say it
T.
until I'm back.
And Ross, I'm last on.
No. It's Jay. It's Jay. We're putting Jay. He's in the
he's
circle
forefront
now.
of this now.
They see
but
that
if
he's
you
a
want
killer.
to, come to Forge and come get this noise. We'll be right there for you.
You know, I had someone in the comments
that.
was
Come
like,
get
"Where do
this
you guys
noise."
train
Yeah.
at?"
Noise.
I'm like,
You wanted it.
"You watch the podcast. You should know where we train at. Why are you asking me this? We talk about it every time." All right, we out. Y'all stay blessed.